There was one stock that I want to talk to you about, and it was called PAL, Palladium. Blah, 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 name of the company really doesn't matter to you. What do they do? I don't know. What it happens? The story is, people, here was a stock that was trading in the 3s and the 4s. And of course, buying 100 shares of this is almost as pointless as not trading it at all. But I believed in this company. I read some good things, and I had some people giving me some information that, say, maybe you weren't privy to. Once again, I'm not in any way saying I have inside information here with a company. What the hell? I'm just a guy on the internet. But it did look good in the charts. They did have positive press. They did have all those factors. And they're in the metal industry, and that's something that I wanted to be involved in, so I bought a couple of thousand shares. Lo and behold, the stock went up, and I started selling into that first move. And next thing you know, I'm only down to the last 300 or 400 shares. And then, when it came down to me only owning 100 shares of that stock, what did I tell you? I said, you know what, I pretty much am out of the PAL. You might be wanting to look into that stock. And blessed be me, there it is, up 10% since the last time I checked. And I don't know when that happened. I don't really care. But the story continues, people. The story will always continue, and I will be here for you at hitthebid.com. And people are wondering, because of my new spiritual enlightenment, will there be naked girls involved anymore? Well, first of all, there'll always be naked girls involved, just depending whether or not I show them to you or not. Of course we're going to have some fun here. The warm weather's here. We're going to go outside and harass the public. I'm going to walk around in a monk's costume, in a Jesus Christ costume, to see how far I can take this without getting arrested. Because it is New York and people still are in fear. Especially of a man in a robe, if you know what I'm saying. But we're going to do some things. We're going to do some things this summer. But the moral of the story, and the bottom line, as I like to say, is come to the chat room. I will tell you what's going on. And right now, we are 650 more trading days away from Dow 20,000. And let's see, the market's opening up. Looks like it's opening up down. Do you actually think the market's going to end down today? Please, people. Please. Even if it goes down 40 points, 80 points, 100 points, that will only mean 3 days later we will have all those points back plus another 40 or 50 points. Because down is the new up, which is now the new up is the down. Going down is 2008, people. We are in a new place. Okay? Dow up 20 is the new down. And I think you know what stocks we're talking about, right? We're continuing to buy the HIG. We're continuing to buy the Akamai. I don't care. I don't care that you missed 10 points in the stock. Because when it's at 50, I'm talking about Akamai, you'll be thinking, shit, man, I should have bought that stock at 33. Because we're not looking short term. You could buy it right now at the open, and next thing you know, you're down a point cursing my name. We're not talking about it. We're adding it to the Dow 20,000 2012 mutual fund that we're starting here, people. Don't forget that. Float along, people. Float along with me.